we're back. Sergeant Lem, how you been doing?
I've been doing good. It has been a while.
Well, yeah, it has. You know, we've had a lot of information coming through. We've had a lot of things happening. And I'm sure you got a few more things. And, you know, hey, I like your man cave over here.
Thank you. Everybody, this is my man cave. This is where I come to bitch and vent and just stew over all the horrible politics that goes down.
Well, you know, it's one of those things that you got to have a place to, you know, relax and let go and beat the dog up or whatever it is, you know. So you have to do this kind of thing. Listen, I think that the Congress, I believe, hasn't had very much to do lately, you know. So,
no, they haven't. Like a couple, you know, a week ago, they had to, you know, reaffirm that that God was the national motto, as if it was under attack. Like if it's any, you know, you take the Occupy Wall Street.
What does that come from? You know,
exactly. It's like they're like, well, you know, we could create jobs like we were told to. We could try to help Americans. No. What we need to worry about right now is that God is the national motto. Because remember, in all their minds, you know, they have a Muslim in the White House.
Yeah.
And, you know, so they had to spend, you know, a week and money. I mean, keep in mind, you know, they're like, oh, we can't have people getting food stamps. But I don't mind paying taxes for Congress to debate about God being the national motto.
No, don't. Let's make one thing clear. We're not talking against God here, right?
Exactly. It wasn't up for debate. You know, nobody in the Occupy Wall Street, you know, with all the police brutalities, you got that one veteran that almost got killed, you know, and the pepper spraying of a bunch of kids. It was like all the things that are going on that Americans are concerned about. Mm-hmm. Nobody has a sign in any of those protests saying, you know, God sucks, or we need a separation of church and state. I think it's pretty much well known that majority of Americans, you know, are religious, and this country is, you know, kind of controlled by religions. You know, so it's like, okay, you know, we get it. It's in God we trust. It's on our money, but we're really not concerned about that. But yeah, so that's what they spent their good time doing. Yeah. And then also they had to spend, you know, another couple of days debating if the Federal Reserve can mint out a memorial coin for baseball. You know, the country's for baseball, as in the country's passed it.
We don't know about baseball.
Right? No, so again, I guess baseball is being, you know, the American sport. I guess it was under threat or under attack, just like the war on Christmas or whatever crap the frickin', you know, Bill O'Reilly will pull out of his ass. But so now we can get a coin. And we even feel better about knowing that God is the national motto. So, but we're still unemployed and hungry. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can't forget about that. You know, but that's. You know, I was walking through the store the other day, and the grocery store that is, and I, you know, there was somebody over there just saying, oh, for God's sake this, for God's sake that. You know, we got to get this turkey home before it defrost, the thing is defrosted for
the madness of the holidays.
Yeah, you know, and all this kind of thing. So I said, you know what you should do? And I said, why don't you go in the store and walk counterclockwise?
Okay.
And why? Well, because if you do that, you save 6% on your money, because that's one of the things. And you see the kids, you guys, don't bring them next time, because.
You know, people got pepper sprayed at a Walmart. To get an Xbox, a woman brought it up.
You're going to spend 27% more if you bring your kids with you.
Well, of course.
And don't come hungry. I said, now, does that make any sense to you? I mean, what I'm saying here? And I said, so why are you talking about God? Because that's what, you know, God this and God that, you know, right there in the store. And I don't know why, but, you know, so I kind of, you know, it kind of perturbed me a little bit, you know, that person is there doing nothing, you know, trying to get, you know, with the rest of the people, the 10 million people in the store, and this person is just talking about God this and God that and God the other. And that's, you know, if everything going wrong in the world, you know, I said, what's your name?
Well, what's the priorities? Yeah, well, you know, speaking of the crazy, you know, holidays and, you know, God, so, you know, President Obama, he can do no right. I just remember, you know, okay, I'm going to give a speech.
That poor guy.
I know. You know, I'm going to give a speech on YouTube, and it's going to be, you know, more towards the younger crowd. And I'm going to say we should be thankful on, you know, Thanksgiving. Okay, that makes sense. that sounds fine. He didn't mention God in his address.
The terrible man.
That son of a bitch. And so Fox, for 72 hours straight, they even brought a preacher onto the show to do a segment. He didn't mention God. It's like, really? First of all, he's not the only president. I mean, Bush and Clinton in a couple of years not mentioned God. Okay, so just throwing that out there. But really? Like, that's all you have to complain about is he didn't mention God. First of all, I loved the Star Trek Wrath of Khan, okay? But it was not, he didn't mention it. I love the core. He didn't mention it. I wanted to thank the Oorah Marines. I want to thank Jesse Puller. Or Spider-Man, my hero. He didn't thank Spider-Man. It's like, Jesus Christ, really? I mean, if you want to hate on the guy, say it's because of his policies or his economic plan or his healthcare plan, but like, that's it. That's it, because he didn't say God in one of his Thanksgiving address speeches. And it's like, again, the crazies are just going to hate him no matter what. So it's like, just why don't you just come out and say, you hate the guy because he's black, or you think he's a Muslim, or he wasn't born in this country. I mean, just say, those, as crazy and stupid as they are, I get that. Because it's like, all right, well, you're just a nut. You're all right, sir, you're just a moron. I get it. I can never convince you that he is not an alien or he was born in this planet. I get it because you're a screwball, all right? But the whole, he didn't say God. Oh, this is a tragedy. Because I remember, when Bush fails to mention God every other word, nobody cared. Like, oh, he's just an outstanding guy I want to have a beer with, So, but it just, again, really, is that, we got, men and women dying in Afghanistan. We're spending, billions of dollars on another, the pointless war that is still not ended. And children dying in, cancer centers. You've got the police beating the crap out of, a bunch of students and pepper spraying them in the face that are just sitting down. It's like, with all the things that there is to talk and complain about, the fact that Obama didn't say God in a speech.
And just before we close, I wanted to ask your opinion about Thanksgiving. Real quick. Way back some time ago, the villagers and the people, they had too many fishmen. So the Vatican and the Pope came out and says, from now on it is going to be Holy Fridays and everybody's going to eat fish on Friday. That's it. We're not going to eat meat.
There you go.
It wasn't anything. I looked and for days I looked in the Bible for that, the Quran, and some other things to find out if
they made up a rule that made sense.
Right. So I was wondering if the same thing didn't happen with the turkey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's probably Sean Hannity or Bill O'Reilly saying, "Whoa, you didn't mention God enough."
That's probably
that's probably what it is. It's like, whoa, now that's important. That's important. I'm probably already getting the emails and the death threats and everything. But again, it's just like let us know, people. Is it that important? I mean, can I just can President Obama just give a speech to say, hey, I want to thank the MTV audience for this award. I mean, or whatever. Without,
I'll vote for him.
Yeah, exactly. His new music video or something like. Can an acceptance speech or a thankful speech or a holiday speech, whatever the speech is for, do we need God in it? I mean, isn't it kind of like, well, yeah. I mean, we get it. He's up there or whatever you believe in. I mean, does it always have to be reinstated? Because I think if it's said too often, it's become pandering and it's no longer sincere. Because it's just like you're watching a beauty pageant and they say, hey, how do you feel on foreign policy? You ask the dumb broad some question and then they just spout something and but they're like, well, first before I answer your question, I'd like to thank you and you're like, whoa, okay, stop kissing my ass, stop sucking up. We want to know what 2 + 2 is, all right? And that's the question. It's the same thing on debates. Well, first of all, Wolf Blitzer, I like to say thank you and thank you. It's like, whoa, stop kissing my ass. So don't you think that if somebody goes on to give a speech and they say, well, God and Jesus, and I love God and Jesus and my family, it's just pandering bullshit? So anyways...
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say
it's not sincere.
Oh, well... Let's
get to the issues.
That's what I was going to say. Let's get to the real thing. People are hungry. People don't have homes. And by the way, did you know that the Bank of America only helps out 4% of the people, 4% of the people with houses that are having problems with
That's
houses?
right, even though that they were paid a lot of money in the bailout.
That's
well, we'll hit that topic next week.
We'll hit that September. So until the next time, Adrian Dante.
Sergeant Lamb, we rock.
Take care.